Magnus Video, Kidz Kartz 600 metre handicap trot. Magnus Video, hard-working crew and behind the scenes that bring us all these great pictures every night from Alexandra Park. Betsy Boo, Joel Harris, be the first one called up by starter Galen McKinnon. Mr. Darcy had a wonderful night last Friday night, took both of the Kidz Kartz races for Caitlin Schneider. Playboy and Bad Jelly come forward. And we look about set and ready to go. Magnus Video, Kidz Kartz 600 metre trot. They send on their journey here. Betsy Boo and Joel Harris out of Franklin first away. From Mr. Darcy, Caitlin Schneider also representing the Franklin Kidz Kartz, and Bad Jelly, Hannah Noakes. Another one of our Franklin drivers up in third, but just went roughly there. Back on the inside, Playboy and Emma Headley for QMU Kidz Kartz. 4 or 5 lengths away to Cossack and Franklin's Ollie Gregory as they work on to the showgrounds turn. And sixth is No Fuss Gus, Franklin's Eve Harris. A break in the field, Tonto, and QMU's Tiffany Winslow. They're followed then by Winnie. In fact, no, it's Morning Moon and Caitlin Veacock the next out of QMU. Then came Winnie and Mitchell Darby for Franklin. Just getting past that now was Pumpkin and Sarah Markle, also out of the Franklin Kidz Kartz. Like a Hurricane, Brittany Edwards for Franklin, just putting in a little bit of fancy footwork out the back there with Bar Leah Holly Noakes, another of our Franklin Kidz Kartz drivers. So onto the turn they come. Betsy Boo leads, but here's Bad Jelly putting up a good run on the outside, and Mr. Darcy's in company with those. Further back in the field there now as they swing and come for home was Cossack, who's looking to get home strongly down the outside, and they're followed by Playboy. Further back in the field was No Fuss Gus, and starting a run was Morning Moon, and they're followed by Like a Hurricane, is also starting to put in good strides late, but careering away is Bad Jelly in the Magnus Video Kidz Kartz 600 metre trot. Bad Jelly was placed in one of the Kidz Kartz races last Friday night, goes a couple better here for Hannah Noakes. Bad Jelly, a big winner. Betsy Boo, Joel Harris will be the runner-up, and they were followed in by Mr. Darcy, Caitlin Schneider. Like a Hurricane, fourth, Brittany Edwards. Then Bar Leah, late Holly Noakes, and they were followed in by Morning Moon and Caitlin Veacock. The next, Pumpkin and Sarah Markle. They were followed by Cossack and Ollie Gregory. The next, Playboy and Emma Headley. They were followed in then by Tonto and Tiffany Winslow. Back in the field then was Winnie and Mitchell Darby. Back with those was No Fuss Gus and Eve Harris. And back towards the tail was Rough Rufus and Paige Sinclair. Out of the QMU Kidz Kartz was well back throughout. Magnus Video Kidz Kartz. Bad Jelly, Hannah Noakes, put in a rough stride in the first couple of 100 metres, but balanced up nicely after that and rips away for a big win. Betsy Boo the runner-up, and Mr. Darcy to be the third across in front of Like a Hurricane.